What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You see I'm getting set up here for another install on my Allroad. You can see here I'm going to be installing these mud flaps and these vented fender liners. The fender liners come from C5 RS6. The C5 RS6 has a twin turbo V8 with twin intercoolers, so they have these vented fender liners, and what they do is they let the air pass through the intercooler and out through there. And what that does is it lets the intercoolers cool better, because the air, without them, the air is just building up behind the intercoolers and not really going anywhere. And it also helps with a better aero because the air is just flowing through. So I'm going to be installing these, and these mud flaps, of course, are just going to help protect the paintwork, and that helps a lot. Like if you got wider wheels or you got stance wheels. So you can see right here that without them, that dirt, rocks, and everything, mud just gets kicked up on the paintwork. You can see right there, also on the back. So that's going to help protect the paint and bumpers and everything. It sometimes even helps with cars behind you from getting rocks thrown up on their paintwork also. So we're going to go ahead and get started on installing these, and then we'll see how it looks afterwards also. All right, I removed the front wheels on both sides. Got the car up on jack stands because obviously you're going to have to get in there to remove the fender wells. And you're going to need some room for whatever tool to get the bolts in for the mud flap. But also, just found some exciting news. You can see that CB axle boot is busted. So that's something I'm going to be dealing with soon. And these are going to take a T25 hex. Whatever you call it. And you just push all the way around and remove all the bolts off of the must be a different bolt. I'm going to get this off and then I'll come back. So I just got another surprise. These aren't gonna fit. The holes don't line up. And you can see that this portion is wider than that one anyway. So I'm gonna put these back on, and then I could probably just put maybe cut this vent portion out. I've seen some people do that, and then put it and cut that out right there and put it in there later. Or some people just use some type of a grill material or mesh or something. They just cut them out and do it like that. I'm gonna have to check the part number on these to make sure they're the RS6 version or whatever, because I bought these from a guy in Nevada that parts them out. So I could probably return these to him and get whichever the correct ones are, if they even fit. But I've seen people do it on these cars, but I could have sworn it was the RS6 one. But these have been sitting for years, so I can't remember exactly. But I remember when I talked to him, he said that these work, so he might have just sent me the wrong one. So I'll talk to him about that. But for now, I'm gonna put these back on and start installing the mud flaps. All right, you guys, I got the fender liner back in. The bolts are a little loose. I want to make sure everything is lined up, but this is the front mud flap. I want to show this because the kit comes with these two clamps right here that go right here. And you can see right there, they have those two clamps that should be open like that. And they need to clamp onto this plastic. So make sure these clamps are off, and then after you get them on there, then you just push these on back to the back, and it clamps onto that. And then it comes with these bolts that are a little longer than the factory ones. So they, you know, because it has to go through this plastic too, so they're a little longer to go in to make sure they plug back in. But it looks like you can reuse. Looks like these will be long enough. I might try just to see. But only got one set of hands, and I don't have my my camera pod, so I'm gonna install these right quick and come right back. All right, got this one on. One thing to note is this one up here takes this long one to go in, because when I pushed this one in, it was like about that much space before I felt it make contact with the other side for it to go in. And then you just have to put these on like that. They're real tight. So I'm just gonna take a little hammer. Go for this side. Let's do the other side and get the rear jacked up to do the rears, and we'll come right back. All right, the fronts are done. See, they look pretty good. Kind of gives the car a little bit of a wider stance, kind of. And almost kind of makes the car look a little bit lower too. All right, I'm gonna turn the car around and get started on the rears. I got the rears up on jack stands. The rear has 4 of these clamps. So it's probably gonna be a little bit tougher to get this one installed, because those have to be lined up, and you have to make sure that these go on right, because where these need to screw in is further back. You can see all the little screws right there, but it's further back. It's like back here. So these have to line up so they go back in far enough. So I'm gonna attempt that, and I'll be right back. Well, I kept trying this, y'all. Couldn't get them lined up. What I did was I sprayed some silicone spray on here, and then the tabs, if you take a flathead, you can actually put them back behind that so they're out the way. Then this will slide, it should slide all the way on. Let's see if I can get this in one hand. Still gonna have to work with it a little bit. Hold this down right. See how it went on? Because remember, I had all this space, and before the tabs weren't lining up, so it was only going halfway and then stopping. So now with the tabs back, they go all the way back, and that's how it's supposed to look. So just FYI for everybody. And then after you get them on, of course, you can press the tabs back in, and then everything will be lined up. So let me get the rest of these on. All right, the rears didn't have too many OE locations to secure them, except for here, there, which took a longer screw, and here. So remember those little tabs? They had 4 of them. I just put a little bit of silicone on them so they would slide on, and then you just hammer them in. Just hammer them on. But with these, you also have to install these little clamps right here. And you can see they have like a little 10mm bolt to hold these on to keep them from coming off or anything like that. Because like I said, there's not too many other locations for these to stick into. And then this also came with self-tapping screws, I guess, to go into the cloth right here to make them hold on to the cloth better, to make a better seal. So let me get the rest of these on, and then we'll start on the other side. All right, you guys, I got them both on. Oh, also it's been a long time since I installed these, and I don't have the instructions or anything, so a few things I got wrong. One of those is there's only 3 of these that go on the rear. So you can see right there, this one up here, this one of these won't fit, but you got 2 bolts right here to keep this secure, and then this just kind of clamps on. So 2 of these actually go on the front tabs. So I'm gonna have to take those wheels back off and get these, or I could probably just turn the wheels, but I'm gonna have to put these on the front. But you can see they just go on like that. They're 10 millimeter, and you screw them. They don't need to be like super tight, because if you do try doing super tight, they're gonna start turning like that. And the other thing is there's a screw that goes right under the bottom of it, and that's it. You can see how they need to line up. So if they don't look like that, then you know that those inner tabs aren't lined up. So you just need to, you know, the tip that I said earlier was putting those tabs all the way back, making sure sliding everything on, and then you can push the tabs in with your finger actually after you get everything on. But that's it for this. Let me get the wheels back on and we'll see how everything looks. All right, you guys, so they're on there. Kind of see how they make the car look. Haven't washed this car. Haven't given it a good wash since I got it back running. Let me pull it out so you guys can see how they look in the sunlight out the garage. Here it is outside of the garage. Sorry about the lighting, y'all. Sun's going down later in the day. Need to wash this thing soon. I'll probably do that in the next video or something, but here they go. Let's see how this rear wheel is pretty deep, but you see it comes out to at least to where the tread is, so it should catch any mud and debris. But I like them. Kind of makes the car look a little bit lower, and it kind of adds to the all-road body kit on it, the flaring and all that. Makes the car look a little fuller. I like it. So you see, I still haven't done the headlights. Haven't had a chance yet. I'll probably do that next, and I'll probably put the grill badges and everything on, and then I got some stuff I need to do to the interior, and I'm gonna be doing a steering wheel mod to this too. So be looking out for that soon. But that's going to be it for this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else. I still got to do the tune on this, and then, you know, like I said, I want to race this against my Stage 2 Plus A6. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.